What up, though? And welcome to Lunchtime Detroit Lions Talk, brought to you by Detroit Lions on the Prowl and Lions Nation Unite. It's your man, Curt. Still, today is Wednesday, Hump Day, baby, December 14th, 2022. Man, I got to start the show off before we go even further. Happy second birthday to my youngest grandbaby, Spencer Solis. Papa, I love you. I can't wait to see you. But enjoy your day, baby, and have a good one. Papa, I love you. Happy birthday again. On deck for today's show, Coach Mike gives his strategy for the Lions defense versus the New York Jets. I recap MCDC's appearance on the Pat McAfee show. And LL wants to know, are the Lions the new America's team? But before we get into all that, man, it's time to bring in the rest of the crew. He is the inventor of the Tupperware T-shirt exchange. It's my man, LL Cool Toys. What's going on, my guy?
Happy Wednesday, guys.
All right. You know what the deal is, man. If y'all know what that is, that means the auntie gives up the Tupperware and he gives up the shirt. There you go. All right, man. Yeah, y'all know who it is. It's the boxing pride of Jackson, Michigan, man. Woo, saw him in the ring yesterday. Little snippet, man. Trying to get them legs back. It's my man. Who?
It's the Wolverine, Coach Mike Jones. What's going on, Lion fans?
Let's get this thing started
right now.
Let's go.
Detroit Lions talk, baby.
Welcome to Detroit.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. Coach Mike, go ahead and tell us what it's all about.
Man, it's about beating up these quarterbacks. That's what it is. Plain and simple. It's about beating up these quarterbacks. Quarterback Mike White, who went out of the game 2 separate occasions with a rib injury. He gonna probably have on a flap jacket or some type of jacket. Bust him up. Our young pass rushers need to bust him up. Sit his ass down. He's done. He shouldn't even play that whole game. He should not play the whole game. Not with Aiden Hutchinson, not with Romeo Cora, not with Josh Pascal, not with John Kaminsky. He should not finish that game if he plays. I'm telling you right now. James Houston. I was about to say James Houston. We got a plethora of pass rushers now all of a sudden in Detroit. And they young. They all young. They all 20-something. Don't let him escape. Do not let him finish that game. He should, if he starts, he should be gone by halftime. I'm telling you right now. And another thing, if Joe Flacco come in the game, don't let Joe Flacco have a rejuvenance of Joe Flacco. No, make Joe Flacco feel like Cap Rooney from Any Given Sunday, the last game before Willie Beeman came in. Make him, oh man, you gotta take over. Like, make them put in the punter. Because I'm telling you right now, don't make him feel like Cap. Do not let Joe Flacco feel young. And Joe Flacco is like an old Jared Goff. He in that pocket. We got all them young, youthful pass rushers. Bust him up. I'm telling you right now, we need to hurt them. And that's coming from a D-line coach. Don't let them finish the game. They should throw 3 interceptions. 2 from Mike White and 1 from Joe Flacco. They need to be running for their life. And that's what it is, man. I'm telling you right now, I bring the pain. And I know the Lions bring it. I know them young boys ready to bring that pain, man. So there it is.
Coach Mike, I have to agree with you on this one, man. The Bills defensive line sacked the Jets quarterback 4 times and knocked Mike White out of the game multiple times, like you said, due to the ribs injuries. Now the Vikings only got to him 1 time a couple of weeks ago, but I think the Lions pass rush is currently better than Minnesota's and it's closer to Buffalo's. And Detroit hasn't allowed a 100-yard rusher in the last 4 games. So my thing is you have to key on the defensive line, how they've been playing, and keep it up. With Isaiah Buggs and Aleem McNeil, keep clogging up the middle, and then you let those guys on the outside, because we got guys coming in waves now. I mean, it's not just the speed package, it's every down. It's always something. And if it's not one of the edge rushers, it's somebody coming off the edge. You got Jerry Jacobs screaming in. You got Mike Hughes screaming in. You got Jeff Okudah screaming in. somebody's going to be at the quarterback, man. And the way that the Jets have had a really lack of a rushing attack, you can do that. I mean, they ran the ball decently against the Minnesota Vikings, but they had to abandon that because it wasn't going that well. But the Lions defense, their run defense has improved vastly. You know, the numbers, if you look at the weekly numbers, they keep coming down of yards, rushing yards allowed per week. And that has to do with the improved play of the D-line. We haven't allowed a 100-yard rusher since Justin Fields. When you look at that, our win streak, that was the last time we allowed a 100-yard rusher by themselves. Now, a team has collectively run for 100 yards, but as far as allowing a 100-yard rusher, we haven't done that. And we keeping people in check. So you look at we face some decent running backs. We faced Dalvin Cook last week. You look at what we did to Travis Etienne. That Lions run game can help the pass rush because you don't really have to, worry about the run game because they're going to attack that. You just got to worry about getting to the quarterback. And the Jets have allowed some sacks over the last few games. So, and the bulk of the sacks that came in the Buffalo game for the Jets, the last game, it was from the edge rushers. So, and we know we got plenty of them. They coming in like waves. They coming in like platoons. The next group in, they're going to keep the pressure on you. So I like your thing, man. Beat that joker up, man. Make him call for his mama. Because you know what I'm saying? That's what the game plan should be. What you got, LL?
I was trying to figure a way to make this joke and you helped me out. But speaking of mamas, you gotta look out for the young guy they got over there, Zach Wilson. I know he ain't in the.
They haven't even been dressing him.
Yeah,
I know, but that's what I'm getting. I mean, I don't know what the status would be for Sunday because I don't know if both those guys is playing. If Mike White and Flacco was healthy enough to play, I don't know. I really don't care. The game plan still don't need to change. So get to him. Curt, you said something. It ain't even about the linebackers, the defensive line. We seeing safeties and corners too. Jerry Jacobs got the sack last game. So we've already seen we seeing safeties and different defensive backs. So
yeah,
get to the quarterback, man, whoever it may be. Get them on the ground because when they're on the ground, they can't throw touchdowns, and that ran. But another thing, just to piggyback off the game plan that Curt was talking about. Another thing to add, I don't know what the weather's going to be like up there, but it's notorious for not being so well. With the wind and all of that kind of stuff. So it might be a ground game anyway, and they can't run it. So there you have it. We already, the Lord may cut him in half. We ain't even got to do half of it. So, just go out there and execute and do what we need to do.
The forecast right now is clear. Partly cloudy and 40 degrees. If I'm looking at the game cast correctly, that was the forecast because they have it on the Pick Center on ESPN. It is 40 degrees and partly cloudy. So
you say anything about the wind or anything?
Nah, it's just well, let me see. I'll tell you. The AccuWeather forecast for that game for Sunday is going to be 42 degrees and feel like 29.
All right. All I know is Breece Hall is done for the year. They better not let Bam Knight or Ty Johnson just start running back in the fool. We cut him for a reason. Don't let Ty Johnson come back and get him.
No, I'm sorry. It's going to be partly sunny and mostly sunny, and 38 degrees is going to be the high for Sunday. Okay, yeah. So anyway, it's going to be around that where it's going to be tolerable. You know what I'm saying? It ain't going to be like, crazy, don't like that. It ain't going to be like the Buffalo Bills, you're like you're playing up in the Meadowlands or something like that. What's that? The what do you call that? I forgot what the hell they call it, Buffalo Stadium up in Western New York. And there's no lake effect snow that's supposed to be happening. No big snowstorm right now for that area. So it should be pretty clear. So, we'll see. Hand warmers, maybe some heaters on the sideline, but shouldn't be too bad. But it should be able to be with our running game, like you said, LL. So, hey, like the video, share the video, comment on the videos. Hey, it's time for the family discussion topic. Talk about comment on the video because what we do. We pick 6 comments from the show and read them on the next show for the comment card section. But we get a lot of them from the family discussion topic, which is, what would your game plan be versus the New York Jets on Sunday? So Let us know in the comment section of the video, man. You know, we're going to talk about it in the chat during a live premiere, but talk about it in the comment section of the video. And we pick 6 of those things to read on the next show. Man, MCDC was clowning yesterday. And some people just took him seriously. I just don't get this. All right, Dan Campbell knows how to play his role. He told a couple of jokes on the Pat McAfee show yesterday, and he said the 2 key plays, the fake punt and the pass to Penei Sewell, were blunders. He said the fake punt was due to an equipment failure. Dan jokes telling that he was telling Phip not to run the play, and the mic went out, and all Phip heard was run the play. And then Dan Talica said he was distracted by the crowd during the way before the Sewell play, and before he knew it, Johnson called the trick play, and once he noticed, he said, "What the F are we doing?" People took him absolutely seriously. He was so joking. Here's my thing. He knows people think he's a meathead and couldn't make those calls. He's a good comedian, but a better coach. Now, shout out to my man, Jeremy Reisman, man. Now, Jeremy Reisman over there at Prowl of Detroit, he said no, that this Dan Campbell, especially doing the Penei Sewell, was not caught off guard by the trick play. On a radio interview he did prior to the Pat McAfee show yesterday on 97.1 The Ticket, he said that he didn't see the crowd doing the wave. He said the whole thing was a little bit weird because of the fact that he didn't see the wave because he was focused on the play itself, and he made sure he reminded Goff in the headset, make sure you tell Penei Sewell to stay in bounds when he, doing the play. So there's no way he could have been distracted by the crowd doing the damn wave. People, calm your asses down, man. The dude was joking. You have to look at Dan Campbell. He is a clown. The dude jokes all the time. If you don't look at some of the jokes he told during the Hard Knocks at the end of the shows, all those outtakes at the end of the show, he was always clowning. Man, he was. I listened to the interview when he was a Pat. You can tell he was joking because he told it as like a joke. Yeah, if you ever watch a stand-up comedian and they tell a story, out of a joke of the story, in a story form where it's you have the build up and then you have a punchline at the end and it's a story type of deal. That's what he did with those 2 things, man. He told those jokes as like in a like story form of the play, and there's no damn way that he's like, well, man, I was saying not run it, but the mic went out and all Phip heard was run it. Like Phip was standing like 5 yards away from him, back on the sidelines, man. Like ain't no damn way that was. Come on, man. The Lions were playing to win and not to lose, and the Lions have turned it. He has become he's grown as a coach this year. If you look at how he's been coaching, he's grown as a coach. His assistants have grown as coaches, the coordinators. Calm your asses down. The dude was joking, man. Have a sense of humor. Have a sense of humor, man. That's all, man. Because come on, man. Yeah, if y'all think that those were blunders, man, you guys are batshit crazy. Because those were deliberate calls in that game, man. What you got, man? What do you guys think about him clowning on Pat McAfee?
When people take him funny or take him serious, man, and you know what? Keep taking him serious. Keep taking him serious. Keep dismissing what he's doing on the field. Keep dismissing the decisions that he makes. And it's going to come back to bite you all in the long run. And when the Lions sneak into the playoffs, you know what I'm saying? Keep on keeping on. And we're gonna backdoor our way in there because everybody underestimating Dan Campbell, everybody is still underestimating the Lions. Hey man, they can keep on doing it, man. It makes me happy. And don't pay attention to us. Don't pay attention to us. Hey, keep looking the other way.
As a person to just say stuff like he didn't mean it. That's like an easy way to put it. He didn't mean it. Like I don't, and I'm not even saying like I don't. Without the second part of him him having a separate conversation where it's obvious that he was paying attention to those things, I wouldn't have thought it was. I wouldn't thought it was a joke. Like I mean, he could have been joking, but what's wrong with him like looking at the crowd during the wave? And maybe he gives the offensive coordinator the autonomy to do whatever they're gonna do. I don't know. I don't really care either because it worked. So people do those types of things, man, and all it sounds like
he was bullshit.
It just whatever. I don't care. But what it sounds like is it's a saying. Wise man can play the part of a fool, but a fool or food can't play the, you know what I'm trying to say. Food can't play the part of a wise man, but a wise man can play the part of food. So if he just having fun, man, just accept it as fun, man. Don't ride with it. As even if you would, whatever, man. Shut up.
Yeah, just as I'm saying, calm down, people. I mean, he's doing his thing, man, and he's having fun. His team is winning, and he deserves credit for what the team is doing right now. You know what I'm saying? And
he's currently. I read somewhere yesterday, or I don't know if they've been voting already, but they said he's currently second, or is it maybe second favorite to win?
Yeah, the odds makers out in Vegas, man. If the Lions make the playoffs, I would say he needs to be the coach of the year.
Yeah.
If the Lions make the playoffs, I think he deserves to be the coach.
If he's second, who's first? Who's first?
Oh, it's got to be the guy in Philly. He's got to be.
Yeah,
the guy in Philly. Philly is killing it right now, so it's got to be him. Yeah,
got to.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, like the video, share the video, comment on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. We're on the march to 4,000 subscribers. So ring the notification bell and subscribe to the channel. You always coming back to the channel, so go ahead and subscribe, man. You know, right here on your home for Detroit Lions news and rumors. Man, you know it's the holiday season, man. Go to Fanatics.com, man. Hold on, let me because I'm doing something right here. Because I can't tell you to do something I wouldn't do. Man, get your favorite fans some gear from their favorite team, man. I got some gear right here from one of my favorite fans of one of their favorite teams, man. So go to Fanatics.com and get yourself some gear from their favorite team, man. Links in the description below. A portion of the proceeds from that link go to help us to grow the content right here on this channel. Check us out on Lions Nation Unite. You can download the mobile app in the Google, Android, or Apple App Store, or you can just go to lionsnationunite.com and hang out with us over there. You know, you got Mike Kimber over there. You got Dose of Dion, Let's Talk Lions. All those cats are right there in the app. You can watch their content right there as well. So check it out, man. And while you're over there, go to lnushop.com to get yourself some game day gear, because it's always game day in the LNU shop. Get the real, not the fake, like they have over there on Facebook. I don't know. Why would you wear a shirt they don't need to sell? I'm just saying. All right. And then make sure you check us out on DetroitLionsOnTheProwl.com, man. While you're over there, click on that link for LionsOnTheProwlShop.com and get yourself some Prowl Nation gear. We got the kneecap biting shirts over there. We got the What Up Though shirts over there. Go check it out, man. Links in the description below as well. Now, how many days we got? We got 17 17 to the college football playoffs, man. And you know, Chef Jones is cooking up some gear over there at wolverine.com. Because if you are a Wolverine on Saturday and a Lion on Sunday, my man, Coach Jones, going to hook you up with that Wolverine gear and get you ready for the college football playoff. Right here, man. Links in the description below, man. He got you covered. Man, go ahead and help the brother out. All right. And do your part in the fight against cancer and grab yourself some Roar Up gear by my man, Big Lion Man. That link's in the description below as well. And proceeds from the sale of that gear go to help the American Cancer Society of Michigan. So do your part and help out Big Lion Man and grab some Roar Up gear. Follow us on your favorite social media platforms. You know, we got TikTok, we got Facebook, man. And you know, it's always, man, going down over there on LL's Instagram page. He's in the middle of another thirsty week, dog. So go ahead and check it out, man. It's hump day. So help get yourself over the hump day blues by checking out the thirsty week over there on LL's Instagram page, man. He got something for you over there. So now we done paid all the bills, man. We done told you where to go. Now it's time to speaking of him, man. And I told you, he is the curator, the inventor of the Tupperware Shirt Exchange Program, man. Go ahead, man.
Program now.
Talk to me about your news and rumors topic for the day, man.
It's a whole program.
Well, of course, I'm not saying that I've seen them all talk about sports this week. But so far and over the past couple of weeks, I have noticed that more and more people in the sports media are talking positively about the Lions. And especially over the last couple of weeks, almost everybody has voted us as, quote unquote, the team that nobody wants to play. So that's where it comes. Is Detroit Lions, the new America's team. It just seems like everybody's riding the wave right now. We had some people back, that kind of stayed around, but they will be labeled as homers, like Darren Orlovsky and what's my man on NFL Network. How the hell I can't remember his name? Burleson, Nate Burleson. My bad.
Mm-hmm.
But they always, even when Detroit wasn't very good, they tried to speak as positively as they could about the franchise, and that was when they gave them 13 seconds to talk about them anyway. But now they even devoting the whole segments to talk about the Lions and what they've been doing over the past few weeks. People like Mina Kimes has been early. You might even heard some people like me, even Marcus Spears sometimes will bring us up, but now everybody's speaking more and more and more. Kyle Brandon's one of the ones on NFL Network as well to kind of always speak highly of on the Lions. But yeah, it's just spreading all the way around, man. Everybody's got themselves a cup of that blue Kool-Aid, I know Lulu blue Kool-Aid, it seems, man. So I'm enjoying it because that's what I've kind of been threatening anyway. Like it was pissing me off. Because whenever they did talk about the Lions, it wasn't never nothing positive. They might even be like Keyshawn. That bothered me every time. He just say, Detroit is Detroit. I know why he say that, though, because he knocked his ass out that one game. He come over the middle and knocked his helmet off. But I know he still got salty feelings since then. But so Keyshawn hold that. But yeah, man, Detroit, man, it's beautiful to see. I know that some of the things we talked about in the preseason and when it was going on, like Hard Knocks would be doing this exact thing. Spread awareness, spread the message, or just get us, in front of more fans or in front of more viewers, and hopefully then become more fans. So maybe the plan is working. Maybe Miss Sheila, met with Trick and they came up with their good game plan, and everything is coming to fruition. So, what do you guys think about Detroit Lions getting some positive notoriety from around the way?
Okay, I don't think that the Lions are the new America's team.
No.
But I think they are finally shedding that butt of the joke label. Similar to how the Browns did a few years ago. Yeah, how they finally started winning some games and they started getting some recognition. Everyone loves when the underdog wins, right? Everybody loves when the underdog start winning, man. But I'm gonna quote my co-host namesake. Back then you did want me, now how you all on me. Or the King of Canada. No new friends, baby. Bottom line to all the former haters, man. Keep that same energy. Keep that same energy. Now that we're playing better. Keep hating. Keep hating. I don't want your recognition. You keep that shit to yourself. If you used to hate the Lions, don't come now talking all positive about us. So some people, they always gave us the benefit of the doubt. And those people, I'm cool with them. But if you was hating, keep hating. Keep hating. Now, one thing I did see that was funny, and I shared it on Twitter. They asked Mina Khan to draw the most dangerous offensive weapon in the NFL right now. And they asked if it was Jamar Chase or somebody else. And she drew a picture of Penei Sewell catching that pass, man. I was cracking up. But shout out to her, man. She's always had a good word to say about the Lions, even if they didn't give her enough time. And Dan O, he always gonna ride for the Lions, man, because that's just who he is. But all those haters, man, keep hating. Keep hating. Keep hating. And to that mascot in Minnesota who's just really been hating, he was talking about he keeping receipts.
Keep these
up, man. Yeah, man. Oh man, what Smokey say? Take a picture, write it down. I don't give a. keep up with what you're doing, bro. Keep hating. What you got, Coach Jones?
When my dad sees the short of this video and it says America's team, he gonna get mad than a mofo.
Oh, you already know them Cowboys fans get mad.
Because he's a Dallas Cowboy fan. Dallas Cowboys is America's team. So he ain't gonna like that too much. But you know what? I can honestly say the analysts and all the people on the media platforms are drinking the Kool-Aid. Like, you can't just say the fans are drinking the Kool-Aid. Everybody else drinking the Kool-Aid. They must have came to somebody's house and got them some Honolulu blue Kool-Aid, because Everybody's sipping on the Kool-Aid. I have not heard one negative thing about the Lions in about 6 weeks. I have not heard somebody negatively talk about the Lions in a while. And I can't remember that. Like, I can't, even in the Matt Stafford days when we was doing all them comebacks, it was it was all eventually they're not gonna be able to come, they're not gonna be able to do that. And I just don't hear it as much. Maybe it was a few when it started, but as of now, these last few weeks, hey,
it's
everybody take a sip out of this cup right here.
It's the improved play of the defense. I think it's what it is. Like, because the offense has been playing pretty well all season. It's the improved play of the defense that has has garnered that and then went doing this success streak that we have kind of turned the corner. But and here's the thing about the America's team moniker. Now here you Dallas fans, you all whine about this shit. That wasn't even y'all name first. Another team turned the shit down. Y'all know that the Pittsburgh Steelers were the original team that was offered the moniker of the America's team. They didn't want it. Art Rooney said, "Nah, we don't want that," because it happened in the 70s, and they were in the 70s. That's when the Steelers was winning all these Super Bowls. Nah, they were like, nah, we good. You can give it to somebody else, and they gave it to Roger Staubach and the Dallas Cowboys, because you got to remember Roger Staubach was known as Captain America because he was a Navy veteran and stuff like that. Yeah. But the Dallas Cowboys wasn't even the original America's team. So, hell, half the time y'all ain't even Texas's team. But anyway,
right. I mean, I wasn't saying, of course, that we are America's team. I'm just speaking more so
for the popularity. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, but because before it was. Either they didn't show it. What's what Doughboy say? Help me out, somebody.
They didn't
either
show.
They don't show, or whatever goes on in Detroit. So
yeah, well, yeah, but I feel you guys, man. But hey, like the video, share the video, comment on the video, man. If you've been riding with us, hang out, man. Everybody else, if you were a hater, what I'm saying, keep that same energy. You know what I'm saying? If you just was like, okay, you getting some new respect for the Lions, man, you come on a party. But all the rest of them cats, no new friends, baby. All right, so it's time for us to do my favorite thing, man. It's time for us to zip our lip and talk about what you had to say about the previous show. It's time for the comment cards, baby. All right, first up, we got Burns Fireman. Said we should take a look at Sewell's little brother with the second first round pick, linebacker Noah Sewell out of the University of Oregon. We've talked about that before. You know what I'm saying? Reuniting those Sewell brothers in Detroit, man. I think he's a decent linebacker, man. So, we'll take a look at see what happens. You know what I'm saying?
I'm with it.
He may fall to the second round. So, and we got plenty of them picks right there now. What you got, LL?
Possibly. I'm not mad at the pick or the suggestion, Fireman, Burns Fireman. But Doug Michael Rusey, if I'm saying it right, my apologies if I'm not. He says, hopefully someone will want a QB. We don't need the way that Goff is playing. Goff, I'm guessing they talking about. But many teams do. We could use a stud CB or a stud cornerback, a stud linebacker, and a really good defensive lineman in the first. I see us trading back for once this year. If we can get 3 instead of 2 in the first and maybe a second first for 2024. I like to also look at like what teams got 2 picks and who might be willing to trade and other things. And I mean, I don't know, maybe, but that we need all of those things. Thanks for the comment.
Yeah, and who's in that first? Who's in the first 4 picks right now? Philadelphia. Good night.
Oh yeah, they jumped in. Yeah, because they got the Saints pick. They got the Saints pick.
Like what? Wow. But, go ahead, Coach Jones. The rich get richer.
Get richer. Yeah. Brent DeWitt says, "Love the channel, guys. Beginning of the season, I was down Alexander Zaloni, much like we was on this show. But I was wrong. The dude is balling, like a defensive heavy drive, defensive line, edge, linebacker, defensive back. cornerback, probably safety and cornerback. I understand what you're saying.
Mhm.
Devin Witherspoon, which I'm not too
From
familiar
Illinois.
with.
Out of Illinois.
Okay.
He okay. He okay.
okay.
I'm gonna check him. I'm gonna check him out. I'm gonna check him out. And a running back and developmental QB in the later rounds. That's good. Not worried because in Brad, I trust. I think we keep both Josh Reynolds and Chark. Good problem to have because of our depth. Go Lions. Hey man, you said it all, man. That's everything I was thinking. So.
All right. Y'all know who it is. It's the law firm, Joseph Murdoch and Associates. He says it's all up to Baker. Hopefully the Lions end with the number 3 or number 4 pick. Jalen Carter would be awesome. If Anderson or Carter are gone, I can honestly see them looking to trade down for picks. I said that yesterday. If they don't find a team to trade with them, then I can see Miles Murphy. That's like the defensive lineman out of Clemson, I believe, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He a big dude. It's a lot of them. It's a lot of guys.
It's
like
some beef in this draft.
6'4", 6'6" 270-ish. Some big dudes. Thanks for the comment though. Bubba Bo says Jamal Williams is 20 yards away from 1,000 on the season. St. Brown is about 100 away from 1,000. Do you think they both hit 1,000? Yes, and I hope that they actually try to. Sometimes you see that if they still in contention and things, and you see it's an effort to get them to those benchmarks. I hope that they do get it.
And I think that this is a game that we could use. It's going to be kind of cold outside. I think this is a game we can kind of pound with Jamal Williams. This game, I think we can force. And looking at maybe Quentin Williams may be out for this game or limited snap. So that may be a good thing right now for us. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see.
Yeah. Kingdom Thinker, is he new?
Yeah, he new to the Comic Con. Yeah.
What's up, Kingdom Thinker? He says, man, where y'all been? And where you been? We've been right here. You better go check the catalog. I'm not playing with you, man. He said, I haven't seen y'all in about a year. Anyway, love you guys' channel. Please keep up the good work. Hey, man, we appreciate the support, man. And we shout out, man. We love the fans, man. We love, because we just fans too, man. So, hey, much respect and much love, man. Kingdom Thinker.
Yeah, I don't know. Some people, and thank you guys for the ones who've been loyal and stayed. But I know some people kind of faded away from the channel once we lost Jim, because it was kind of hard for them to be around the channel. But we've been here. Yeah. We've been here. So, and we're gonna keep being here. So thanks, Kingdom Thinker, for hanging out with us right here, Detroit Lions on the Prowl. Yeah, I'm home for Detroit Lions news and rumors. All right. Now it's time for everyone else's favorite segment of the show. It's time for dessert with your man Curt. Hey, Grand 012, go ahead and have some coffee with your dessert, man. You know how you get now. Hey, dessert with your man Curt is brought to you by Delightful Bites. Custom cookies and desserts for any occasion. If you like how they look, you will love how they taste. Go over to the link for Facebook in the description. If you don't do the Facebook thing, go to TikTok or Instagram and just put in Delightful Bites in the search engine and see all that beautiful dessert footage. Delightful Bites, get your cookie on. Not only is this dude playing well on the field, he's doing stuff in the community as well. Jared Goff, we all know that he's our Walter Payton Man of the Year nominee, but he did another good thing the other day. He went and gifted students from the Fate Detroit program Surface laptops and games tickets. And not only did he do that, he pledged to contribute scholarship money to each student for every year they attend college. That's a stand-up dude right there, man. And when you get down, even when he's not playing well on the field, man, he's doing stuff in the community. I talked to a friend of mine yesterday. Y'all know who he is, Sheriff Joe Bags of Rams Showcase, and he says a lot of fans still miss him out there in LA, and they said that they still root for him, and they're happy with his success right now because they like Jared Goff. I mean, they like the person that he is, and how he does things. He was always entrenched in the community out there in LA. So shout out to Jared Goff, man. That's a big thing, man. Especially when you do the laptops and stuff. But when you say that I'm gonna contribute to your college, to your education, and the way that how college is so expensive right now, yeah, that's a big thing, man. So shout out to Jared Goff, man. You earned it. You earned that logo on the back of your helmet. You learned that you earned that Walter Payton Man of the Year nomination, man, because you're doing a lot of good things, positive things in the community, man. So shout out to him, man. And that's your dessert. What's your man, Curt? Brought to you by Delightful Bites. Delightful Bites. Get your cookie on. Now it's time to take that quick walk on over to that wall of fame, baby. All right, first up in our bronze members, man, we got my man. He is the king of everything. He's the everything king. Go over there and check out his content on YouTube and Twitter. The dude is funny, man, and he's definitely one of the better Detroit Lions or Detroit sports content creators out there. You got Timmy Birch, you got Shano the Insano, you got Dan Spanos. We on Top Doe 100, Jason Porters, and my man, Big Nomus J is in the building. For our silver members, we got Cap Ice Cold, we got John Martin, we got Kirkland Pratt, Big Dale is in the building for our silver members. Gold members meeting today, 3 p.m. You know it's Wednesday, it's hump day. You know how it goes down for the gold members. Mr. Reliable, Michael Hutt gonna be in the building. You know you got Turner Burley, you got Just in the Deep, North and Ken. Come on back, man. When you get off that road, brother, you got Lionel of Disbagia, you got Dominic Davis, Paul Jarose, man, and the doctor, Dr. Detroit. He is always in. To become a member of the Wall of Fame, click that Join Now button in the description. Now it is time for final thoughts for today's show. Just make sure you go over to www.tupperwareexchange.com to get signed up, aunties, for the program with LL Cool Toys. My man, give me your final thoughts for today's show.
Happy Wednesday. Have a great day. Find yourself some dollar conies if they're available. And pay Curt no man. Yeah, when you was a young person and you ever heard old people say, you just gotta look past them. You just gotta look past old Curt.
Right on. You know what? Everybody drinking the Kool-Aid right now. It ain't just Lions fans. The NFL Network got the Detroit Lions as the number 10 team in the NFL. Oh boy. And I'm not scared. I'm not scared. I'm not scared of the Lions letting them down because it's a new Lion. It's a new day. And we coming for you. Everybody in NFL, we on that ass.
Yeah, definitely. And they do a thing over there on Pat McAfee show, man. They call them the brand new Lions. And I'm liking that moniker, man. But to all those people giving us all the praise, man, keep hating. I don't want all that praise, man. Keep us at number 30 in your power rankings, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep underestimating us, man. And because I have faith in this coaching staff. I have faith in the players, man. And I think the biggest turnaround is that the Lions got faith in themselves. To me, I think it was one of the biggest turnarounds that the Lions started believing in themselves. So shout out to and you can't do that without a good coaching staff, a good administration, and the good players, you know what I'm saying? So good veterans, you know what I'm saying? Like, Michael Brockers, man, you're doing a great job holding that clipboard, man, teaching those young guys, man. I appreciate you, man. We should just take part of your salary, man, and just turn you or give you a whistle and just make you a coach. I mean, I'm just saying, you're doing a good job teaching guys, man. So, man, make you a coach.
Yeah.
We got plenty of former coaches on the team, man, so make you a coach, man. Cause that's what you're doing right now. I mean, I'm just saying, but no hate to you, but what I'm saying, you're doing a good job of coaching the young fellas up. You know what I'm saying? But it's Wednesday, hump day, baby, man. If you're getting a little bit overwhelmed at work, man, take a deep breath, man. Take a step back, woo-sigh, man, and ask for help if you need it, because asking for help is a sign of strength and not weakness, man. I hope you enjoyed the day, man. Get yourself some dollar conies, whatever you ate for lunch today, man. Wipe them crumbs off your face, man. Finish your drink and get back to work, baby. And make sure you clean the Tupperware out before you take it over to LS house, man. And whatever you're doing in life, you got to boss up, ball out, and be the best version of you that you can be. For my fellas, LL and Coach Mike, this is Curt Steele, and we will holler at you real soon. We love you, Jim.